Talking about.
Thank you. The next tune we're going to play for you is actually kind of the official second fight song of Grove City High School. Here is Fight Team Fight. Thank you. Before I turn it back over to Mr. Graham, I want to thank him for his warm comments and just tell you all how thrilled I am to be here at Grove City High School with you this year. Thank you. We thank you so much for joining us again on our annual Pinnacle March, 2017 Pinnacle March. We are excited to share with you some sights and sounds for the upcoming season. And to begin our evening, I'm going to introduce my friend and colleague and director of bands at Grove City High School, coming to us from Newton Local Schools and in his 4th year at Grove City High School, director of bands, Mr. Jason Graham.
Well, good evening and welcome back to the Pinnacle March. It's great to see that we have so many people here tonight, and boy, we couldn't ask for better weather, could we? It's fantastic. Thank you all for being here. We love putting on this event each year, and it's a great way to kick off our season, which starts tomorrow at the football game at Hilliard, and we're looking forward to that. But tonight, we're going to present to you what the band's been working on over the last couple of weeks, as well as introduce several people from the school, and we'll get to that here in just a moment. I'd like to just talk a little bit about the band that you see behind me. This year's band has 257 students in it, freshman class of just over 70, and they've been working hard since, some of them since about July 24th, getting this put together. The band came for the first time on July 31st at pre-camp, spent a week at school, and then we went away to band camp for a week and had a marvelous time there. Weather was pretty much like this every single day. We couldn't have asked for a better opportunity up there. The kids have done an outstanding job. And if you could please help me thank this year's senior class, who has just been doing great so far this season. Please thank the seniors. At this time, I would like to introduce the new cheerleading coach this year and some of the cheerleaders. And if I could have Kylie Townley please come to the mic, and please welcome her, Kylie, and the cheerleaders. You're going to hear about it tonight, and you're certainly going to see it at our first home game next week, but we're really excited. Been working with Kylie here and also our new football coach to really kind of spice up Friday night. The student section is going to be moved down near the band, and we're really excited about that. But I'd like to introduce Kylie Townley, the head cheerleading coach. At this time, please welcome her.
Football Friday night.
Woo! I see Luke. I see Luke. I see Luke.
We're on the field.
There's Luke.
Our whole program has been working all summer with camp, lots of volunteering, practicing. We made signs for Friday night. Like he said, we're trying to spice some things up. So we have collaborated with the band, the student section, and all of our cheerleaders this year. So we are very, very excited. So let's just go ahead and give a round of applause for our new Grove City Varsity Cheerleaders.
The first and second tuba?
The very first tuba. He's like,
these girls have really been working hard. I mean, we built a playground this summer.
Yeah.
We volunteered at Buddy Ball. We're going to be volunteering at the Buddy Walk here shortly as well. And I'm just so proud of them. They were just working so hard. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce all of our girls. First is Nevaeh Whittier. Woo! Olivia Thomas. Kaylee Scott. and signs. All right, let's give it up for them one more time. We are going to present to you our go-to this season. Thank you.
At this time, we couldn't have the things that we have or have a band like this or be able to do things like the Rose Parade or go to Walt Disney World or go to the contests. It's things that this band has been so fortunate to do over the years without great support from our administration, both at the district level and at the high school. I'd like this time to introduce our head principal, Mr. Brian O'Shea. Please welcome Mr. O'Shea.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to echo Mr. Graham's comments. Thank you for joining us this evening. This event is a cornerstone of our fall schedule, and as the start of school has come upon us, it is something we look forward to as a staff, and I know as a community, to have this event with our band here at Pinnacle. I want to thank all of you for coming out, thank the Pinnacle for allowing us to host this event here, and want to officially welcome you to the start of not only our school year, but to our football and marching band season. So thank you to all of our seniors, all of our band students, all the work that the directors have put in, and thank you again to all of you for joining us this evening. Thank you.
All right, are you ready to get to the music? Let's get to the music. At this time, I'd like to bring back to the microphone my colleague and friend, Assistant Director of Bands here at Grove City, Mr. Greg Benson, coming to us from Gallia City Schools, also in his 4th year. Let's leave it at that. Now, let me just say, we are so thrilled that Mr. Benson is here with us this year. That is absolutely the best possible outcome from last year, and we are so thankful for him because he is a fantastic person. Let's get to some football Friday night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get things kicked off. As you see us at our first home football game, here's the sequence you'll hear. Here is our pregame for the 2017 football season. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that this time you please stand for the playing of the Grove City High School alma mater. also kind of the official second fight song of Grove City High School. Here is Fight Team Fight.
Thank you.
Before I turn it back over to Mr. Graham, I want to thank him for his warm comments and just tell you all how thrilled I am to be here at Grove City High School with you this year. Thank you.
All right, real quick, let's give it up for the best band in Ohio. Give it up. I want to say thank you, Mr. Graham, for allowing us to be here tonight on your time. You guys do an amazing job, and I can't wait to watch you guys Friday night. We'll take this, I see it. Absolutely. All right, real quick, I want to say how great it is to be in Grove City this year. Everybody's been so welcoming, and the parents, the players, the community. We're looking forward to bringing back the pride and tradition to Grove City. All right, right now I'd like to introduce our captains, starting at the end, DJ Gatewood. Number 42, Mark Bolt. Number 25, Cameron Lauder. Number 13, Austin Sigler. Number 72, Jacob Hamilton. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to Jacob Hamilton. I'd just like to say thank you for all the support. We're looking forward to going out and winning some games, and go Dogs. Once again, thank you for having us here. We appreciate it. Go Dogs.
All right, everybody, it's that time of the night. If you've been here before, you know what's about to happen. This is where we have to get you going on the Fight Grove City, and the first team we're playing is Hilliard Wildcats. So the charge, the words you'll say are Fight Grove City, beat the Wildcats, and then again, Fight Grove City, beat the Wildcats. Then we'll wait for a few seconds, so the band will play some notes, and then you got to yell charge 3 times. We're going to practice this first, so we're going to split this hill right about in half. So right about the middle of the hill. We have the right side, we have the left side, and we'll start over here on this side of the hill. You're going to yell Fight Grove City, you're going to yell Beat the Wildcats. Let's try it. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, hit it. Go.
Fight Grove City!
Again.
Fight Grove City!
What do we think, band? Are we there? No. The band says you're not loud enough. We gotta try it again. Here we go. Muster it all up. This time, if you can, stand up when it's your group's time to say it. We gotta get this Grove City spirit rolling. Here we go. 5, 6, this side, go!
Fight Grove City! Fight Grove City!
Now we're talking. That's some spirit right there. There we go. All right, band. Let's play it. We're going to go ahead and play Rally, and we're going to play the ending. When we get to that ending of Rally, we want to hear you loud and proud. Fight Grove City, beat the Wildcats, and we'll finish up with 3 charges. Here we go, band. Take it away. Rally. All right, we got to get this football Friday night crowd fired up. Are you excited for football Friday night? We are very much looking forward to it. We're going to continue things on here. At this point in the pregame sequence, we would have the national anthem played. I would like to introduce this year's ROTC as they come out and take the center field, and we will play the national anthem. If you are able, we invite you to please stand. All right, at this time, we're going to continue on, and we're going to go into our halftime show.
We're going to have Mr. Benson come back to the mic and talk a little bit about what this year's theme is and kind of the design behind the show. And then we're going to play for you the first half, which is our first two movements. And I'll let Mr. Benson kind of talk about what those tunes are, and then we'll get right into our halftime show. Mr. Benson.
So this year's halftime show is quite special. This year's theme is called Coming Full Circle. And really that speaks to the family unity bond of the band and the fact that when Mr. Graham and I began teaching here at Grove City High School, the senior class that is now seniors were freshmen. And so it has all come full circle. This band is very special, and we're hoping to put on a very unique and memorable halftime show for you. In our first drill, we open up with American Salute by Martin Gould, very impactful opening. You'll know when it happens that the Grove City Band is here to play. And then our second tune, our ballad, is a tune from the musical Les Mis, and it is Bring Him Home, very appropriate as the Coming Full Circle theme has a lot to do with returning home and being who we are. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Coming Full Circle.
All right, thank you very much. Our second drill, as Mr. Benson said, is Bring Him Home, and it's going to feature one of our senior trumpeters, Connor Bingham. Well, thank you very much. That's the first half of our contest show. We are looking forward to showing you more as the weeks come along. At this time, I would like to take a moment to introduce our other Assistant Director of Bands and Director of Percussion Studies, Mr. Walter Riesenberg. Mr. Riesenberg is beginning his 15th year here at Grove City High School, and we couldn't be happier to have him. He does an outstanding job working with all of our percussion students. In addition, we are fortunate to have with us yet again this year one of my student teachers from last fall, and he's able to come back and work with the front ensemble, a graduate of Ohio State University, the Ohio State University, Mr. Ben Heyman. We're going to move right along. Before we get into football Friday night, some of our cheers and things that we're going to do in the stands during the game, just wanted to put a plug for this year's Arts in the Alley performance, which will be September 16th. That's a Saturday. We'll be marching in the parade, and then following that parade, as usual, we'll be giving the street concert there by the library on Park Street. The street concert starts after the parade, roughly at about 11 o'clock. And for you band parents out there, we'll send out more information later in the year. But we hope to see all of you at that event. That's a great time to see the band kind of mid-season where we're at. That's traditionally also where we perform the closer, our final drill for the first time. So we hope to see you at Arts in the Alley. At this time, I'm going to give it back to Mr. Benson as we get into some of our football Friday night cheers.
All right, you know this next one. It's a popular one. And tradition here. We need your participation though. This is the Hey Cheer, so you know what you're going to give, a big hey in the middle of the song. Here we are, the Hey Cheer. Is that correct? Outstanding. Very good. Just in case, though, we've prepared this one. 4th and goal. They're getting ready to score. The Grove City High School Marching Band has something to say about it. Here is Mars. Immediately followed by a fumble recovered by Grove City. Outstanding. Well, to cheer on our dogs, here is Let's Go Dogs. We did borrow from that school up north, but we've made it our own. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Temptation. Temptation. All right, for this next one, we're going to need the trombones to come front and center. If you've never seen this before, you're in for a treat. You have to do this exactly perfectly, or the outcome may be scary. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the trombone drill. Going to grab his horn. Now we feature our trombone section in a Grove City tradition. Here is the race. All right, at this time, we're going to have our color guard come forward. Color guard, come on down. The color guard. Infamous Ohio's rock song, Hang On Sloopy.
It's a great song.
GCHS up in the crowd. Cheerleaders will be helping us out with that on Football Friday night. Thank you, ladies. All right, well, thank you so much for coming out to our annual Pinnacle March. We're just about done. We have one more song for you. Before we get to that, just a few thank yous before we wrap up the evening. First of all, would you please help me thank our guests of honor tonight, Coach Varney, Coach Townley, and the Grove City High School Administration, football players, and cheerleaders. I'd also like to thank the Pinnacle Golf Club and Simi's Bistro and staff, especially Tracy Artist, who has helped coordinate this event, and Lee Shields, who is a big help for ticketing this event. Fine Line Graphics for helping print and donate tonight's tickets. Giant Eagle, who donated water bottles for the students throughout today's rehearsal and performance. Flyers, Chipotle, Meyer, and Level Up Sports, who donated prize packages for the students. Mr. Eberhard, who has allowed us to stage in his driveway back there at the start of the 9th hole. Since we started this event, we're very appreciative of him. I'd also like to thank the Grove City Police for their efforts in helping keep this night safe and organized. I'd like to once again thank the Southwestern City School Administration, Broadway Tool Rental, who helped us out a lot at band camp this year by donating a scaffolding, which allowed us to have effective rehearsals. Also, Grove City Garage Door for their use of trucks, at our street concerts, and Ohio Mulch as well. We actually, this year, did an excellent job at street concerts. The band, before expenses, raised over $13,000 at street concerts. That was fantastic. That was a record year. We are very excited about that. And of course, I would like to thank all the band boosters who have helped volunteer and make tonight a possibility. And we could not do this event without our organizers, Miss Dana Rutan and Dave Rutan. Wherever they are, please stand up and be recognized. Rutan, Dana, thank you so much. Right there in the middle. Thank you, Rutan. With that, we're going to leave you with one of our Football Friday night favorites. This is Land of a Thousand Dances. Thank you all for coming tonight. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at Hilliard Davidson at our first football game. We'll see you then. Good night, Grove City.